Well, this is unexpected. Right at the back of Pickering Brook, we have a little tiger snake. Before he goes up under there, we'll get him. Alright, buddy, you're okay. Pretty little snake. Howdy, guys. It's been a while. Been a funny old season, up and down. And it's now in the middle of April, and we have just had a call out for this tiger snake in Pickering Brook. Unexpected, to say the least. Didn't think there were many of these out here at all. Right out the back of Pickering Brook. There are a few properties with dams out here, but none of them have much water in it. And as you may recall from some of our videos, tiger snakes like sort of swampy, more damp areas that breed frogs, which is their main diet. So to be out here, where it's mostly bush and not much swamp, bit of a surprise, but it's good to see that they pop out here, pop up out here occasionally. This guy looks really healthy, actually, to be honest. Doesn't seem to have many external skin worms, which are remnants of parasites that frogs get. So yeah, he's pretty good, but we've got all this beautiful bush out here. As you can see, I know they can live in the bush, and we'll find frogs out here anyway. So hopefully we found a reasonable spot for him. There's no houses out here. I moved him a couple of kilometres away from where he was caught, which is it's always a tricky thing, especially with something that you don't normally come across in an area where you wouldn't think they're found. So it's a real fine line between releasing them kind of close to where they're found, but far enough away from people that they don't interact with them again anytime soon, but not giving it a death sentence as to releasing it too far away and somewhere where it might not actually naturally occur. So anyway, we'll see what we can do. I thought he was going to come out of the bag himself, but he's hiding again. So just see if we can encourage him a little bit. You can see him flattening out a little bit. Oh, it's such a pretty snake. Ooh, come back. Come back. Let's see if we can just get him to come down here. I really wanted to get a good close look at this for you guys, because we don't come across these very often up here. So really quite locally rare. So it's really, really cool to actually see one. Trying to see if his eye's okay. Looks like he may have a damaged eye, potentially. Oh no, it just looks like it's a bit of scale behind his head, or behind his actual eye. It's really hard to tell. Interesting. It looks like he is actually missing an eye. Wow. Was not expecting that. It's okay, but it's okay. It's all right. There's classic tiger snake defense. I just want to... I'm not trying to provoke him. So he's clearly got an eye there. Clearly got an eye. But on the other side, he's missing an eye. Could be a bit of retained shed. I'm trying to release it without getting too close. Looks to be a bit of damage there, maybe. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's try and get him on his way. It was actually longer than I wanted to have him here, but that was a bit interesting. Look how pretty he is. A beautiful, beautiful yellow. So I'll just try and encourage him. Because I'm filming with one hand and he's not overly long, I'm not going to get him by the tail. Oh, look at that belly. He's right near my feet at the moment. Stay still. I just stood up, so we got a little bit nervous. A little bit of movement makes him react. Oh, look how beautiful he is. Absolutely stunning. I mean, look, we've seen some beautiful tiger snakes over the years. You get some absolute crackers, but he's going to come near my foot again. Stay nice and still. No movement. Can't get back in the bag, buddy. Let's go in there because it's dark. It's somewhere to hide. So I'm just going to put my hook down. Going to move the bag out of the way just so he doesn't see it as a place to hide. And I'm going to encourage him off into the bush so he can find a place to hide and chill out. There we go, buddy. Come on. It's a gentle tap, a little bit of a turn around because he thinks he's being harassed. A little bit of a defensive posture there. Come on. There we go. That's it. What an absolute privilege. I was not expecting to catch a tiger snake today. Oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. You can see how they flatten out their neck and that classic tiger defense posture. A bit of a bluff strike there. Didn't even hit the hook. Come on. That's it. Just go. Just go. This is where tiger snakes have that bad reputation. Rather than just fleeing like he could and giving him plenty of space, he sits and defends. Typically a lot stockier and slower than a dugite. So instead of just racing off, you can even see now he's not moving that fast even though I'm following him. He could just take off into the bush, but he's trying to get his bearings. Come on. There we go, we'll just encourage him into the leaf litter here. So it still just comes around. I'm just barely even touching him. I just want him to go into the bushes. These guys actually blend in pretty well with the leaf litter. Aren't you beautiful, hey? That bush is probably a little bit too small for you to hide under there. Alright guys, this is going on way too long, so I'm going to gently encourage him into an actual proper bush to get some proper cover. And yeah, we might not get too many calls for the rest of the season. We will try and update you with any that we do. And hope you're all doing well. Cheers.